the men I grew up looking up to had about 4 teeth between the three of them, and
It sounds like a
Drank whiskey for medicine.
personal problem.
they did. They drank whiskey for medicine. They had cleanliness issues, and they typically slept on easy chairs.
They all slept on the couch.
These are the men I grew up going. These are
like role models.
Dr. Grant's on fucking fire tonight. I'm just saying, I really did. There was a lot of homeless people and occasional bosses that I worked for. Those are the people that I went like, oh, that's what a man's man is. And yeah, I'll admit it. About 60% of the guys that I grew up thinking that's a real man, they were drifters. Okay, I'll admit I looked up to a lot of drifters. The real men in your life,
the guy like Stubby McGee you knew with like 3 fingers. He was just a guy riding the rail.
That guy that's only has 3 teeth. He's got his life together. He knows what's going on.
He's a man.
I never thought they had their life together, but I thought that they were.
But you thought the way they lived their life was the way you should.
You looked up. You want to be that gypsy vagrant.
I don't know. I remember there was a man whose all his fingers and hands were broken, so they all looked like I don't know, like if you took a bunch of pipe cleaners and just fucked them all up and made hands out of them. That's what this guy's fingers looked like. And I remember he held up his fucking knobbly, crooked fingers and he did the number 7, but it looked like 13 with his fingers. And he said, every man has to have 7 trades in his life. And it's like 13. He said this to me. I quoted that till 32.
This is literally a hobo that you're hanging out with. I assume he's been drinking and whatnot. You're 13, and he's like just screaming. I just imagine this dirty cartoon-looking hobo.
He said, and it's probably not true, but he said he broke all his hands in Grenada when he was fighting a war. Maybe true, maybe not. I believed it.
It lasted like
probably not
40 hours.
No. What are the 7? The war, Grenada.
Yeah, it literally lasted like 2 days.
Travis, Grenada. Travis is fact checking us on Grenada, which apparently lasted a day and a half.
I just know that. Like anybody who says they got fucked up in Grenada is full of shit.
What they mean is they drank too much grenadine.
Yeah.
And shot a cat.
That's probably what happened. But he said that. He said to me, every man should have 7 trades.
Yeah, so
he got fucked up that he picked a fight with a wall.
A palm tree.
And now his hands are fucked up because he doesn't know what a doctor is.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of these guys, their way of curing things was to ignore it or to drink whiskey. And I thought that that's how you handled, as a man, a sickness.
That is how a man in the fucking 1200s would handle.
That is how men handled things when they didn't want to see grandchildren.
I don't know.
Breaking their hands?
No, just by doing the things that would make you die faster.
Oh.
I mean, a lot of the guys I also grew up admiring were guys that ended up dying of heart attacks in their 50s. So I always thought that was what a man should do. I was like, yeah, a real man has a heart attack when he's 56. I don't know why I thought that.
These are the worst things to aspire to.
This does explain a lot, though.
Dude, you need some better role models in your life.
I don't know why. I don't know why I thought.
At least pick Captain of America too. Like my heroes are 4 bums and Captain America. That's who taught me how to be a man.
No, I wish that all I have like 4 drifters and I was like, those are the guys I grew up going. Oh, those are real men. Yeah, I really should have had some superheroes in my life. As I say it, I realize
superheroes, just like regular people.
The mailman, firefighters.
It's very troubling as I say it and hear it coming back to me. And Dr. Grant is really putting things in what I would call a brutal perspective right now. But
that's what I do.
I don't know. That's how I grew up. That's how I would look at these people and I'd go, oh yeah, this guy's got life figured out, man. then looking at
Oh,
a
Krabby
drifter.
McGee.
Oh, Broomhead, he sure knows what's going on.
I wish you guys could have seen this guy's fingers. I even think of his hands now, and I used to think that. I used to think it was manly. If you had one nub, that qualified that separated the men from the boys. If they had one half a finger.
You didn't make it to man club. You didn't get your little badge until you cut off a finger.
Until you were so careless that you lost a finger.
I really thought that. I really thought you weren't a man unless you had a
You're
nub.
Not a
more.
man unless you play with saws while drunk.
You know what's really fucked up though is the fact that the guy told you that he broke his fucking hands in Granada. So that leads me to believe what actually happened to the motherfucker, because that's not true.
Bum fights.
Yeah, it's just like those, and that's a real thing.